Now we're going to work on our windows. So I'm going to bring up my Windows matte image. You can see it there. Switch off the sky for a moment and you'll see that we have a white window, two white windows that are going to basically allow us to composite in or insert some interior behind them. Same rule applies. We're going to use Stencil Luma, so wherever the white of my matte is on screen, that's going to allow us to insert our curtains. And I'm going to follow the same process as well by pre-comping and call this Windows Insert. Now, so inside in that composition, I'm going to bring in some curtains to be used. So I'll just drag those down there first so I can just do a quick resize. And you're going to want to go pretty small with these because we are at quite a wide angular large distance from the windows. And that will do to begin. And I can just duplicate that then and pull that down here. Okay, so this is just a very quick illustration of how we can do it. You'll obviously spend a lot more time finessing the look of these curtains. So I'm going to put my Windows matte at the top and set its set its composite mode to Stencil Luma. And now we can see that we only see curtains where the white of the matte image allows them to be seen. But we can still access them and do lots of things to them. So if, for example, I wanted to create a little vignette, a feathered vignette here to try and suggest the throw of light, I can do it on the layer. And then when I go back out into the composition, you'll see that it has the effect of applying like a pool of light onto the curtain. So it looks like a lamp or something. You can pull that down then and play around with it, do whatever you need to do. Similarly, you can change the color on the other one by getting your curves, dragging that down there and pulling down blue for example to try and give it a slightly yellowish tint, and so on and so forth. Okay, now when you go back out to your parent comp, then you're going to see them there. Now again, these are not far from perfect, but with a little bit more time you can get them to look a little bit more realistic. Now you can combine these with masks as well if you want to work that way. So if I go back into Windows and if I want to keep this edge of the window intact, but I want to give it a little bit less there, and when I go back out, then that will hold on to that. So I can, maybe the window needs to be recessed a little bit back into the window frame. That's how you would do it. So that's the basic how to use matte images to insert windows into your shot.